Hello, 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 everyone, and good morning to you all. This is Ava with Stitching in the Interlake. How's everybody doing? I hope you're having a good day. Well, here in southern Manitoba, boy, did it rain this morning. Lots and lots of rain outside. And at my house, well, let me tell you. It rained buckets and buckets and buckets in the house. Inside the house. It was all just coming out of the ceiling. And it was just, I could have had a shower. And there were holes all over the place. It was all coming down. So I didn't have much in the way of pails. So I grabbed some pails, what I had, which were my recycling bins. And I put them out, and then once 8:30 came around, I contacted Juliet, and she came over here right away with more buckets. But oh, what did he have to say when he left here yesterday after working on my roof? I asked him, I said, is that going to keep the rain out? He said it'll be drier than it's ever been. No, 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 no. So right now, thankfully, it stopped raining. But we're supposed to get more rain this afternoon. Like it just came down. It just poured down. And there was thunder and lightning and yeah, you name it. I didn't even notice it right away because I thought it was just the rain outside that I was listening to just outside the back door. But no, the whole porch. Yep. So, oh, I'm going to turn this around here. So I am working here on my Santa's Christmas Village. Let's go up here. And so I'm going to do this. And when Juliet came over, I was so looking forward to this day for co-op because I thought it was going to be that they had the scratch and save cards. I get over there and it's no, not them. I was so disappointed. I said, are you sure? Are you sure? Because I wanted it to be true when in fact it wasn't true. And it was just like, oh no. But it was what it was. But at least Juliet, she took me up to get some groceries. Because I needed some milk and tomatoes because I'm going to make pizza today. And I'm going to yeah, because I didn't have any tomatoes, so I just bought 2 of them. So, and then I went to the post office. I had to mail something. So, yeah. But otherwise, that's about it. And oh, I didn't take my water with me. And I got so dry. Oh, I got so dry. So, but yeah, I mopped the floor. I'll have to go back through with Swiffer Dry Mop and to pick up more. going to take a long time to dry out. And what I'm really worried about is the rain that, because it came down the roof, right? So, and it rained right beside right in front before you go outside, right there. And you could see water all along the roof line. And I'm worried that it's that there's a lot of rain, there's a lot of water in behind all that gyprock. And never mind the floors. I told Juliet I did everything I could to get on top of the water, but at first I put towels down. Well, towels aren't good for anything. They're not good for anything. Not in that situation. It's like you're putting a towel down to stop a dam. It doesn't work. It does not work that way. So, yeah. But so, yeah. Otherwise, not much else. It's just quiet. It's just quiet. So, anyways. So that was my excitement for the morning. Yeah. Yeah. So I know there's some of you that live here in Manitoba. What's it like when you're watching this, or what was it like this morning? I know there's somebody from Selkirk and one from, well, there's one lady from Darlene here from Ericsdale, and there's a lady from Cloudy Sky from Brandon. Luella is from Selkirk. So, yeah. But at least there, because I was running out of milk and I was running out of creamer for my coffee. And I wanted to make pizza, but I ran out of tomatoes. So, yeah, I think maybe I'll go up this way. So, but it's supposed to rain another, 10 to 15 millimeters this afternoon. And then we're supposed to have a better day tomorrow. This leaking here reminds me of the time when we had our mobile home. And Lyle was building a new roof on the mobile home, like a peaked roof, instead of the tin roof. It rained one night, and Lyle was laying in bed, and I come out to the kitchen, and it's like that much water all over the floor. And so I didn't have much then either. We had a few ice cream pails and that. And I was trying to get Lyle awake. I said, Lyle, wake up. The kitchen's flooding. The kitchen's flooding. Oh, leave it. It'll be there in the morning. I said, just leave it. Come to bed. Just leave it. I said, I can't leave it. I got to do something. And then, when this happened here, then that took me back all those many years ago, 40 years ago. Yes. But yesterday I took my garbage and recycling out. I was happy about that. And I think I can kind of hear a little bit of thunder, but I'm not sure. So I did that. Like I said, I picked up a few groceries and mailed that parcel. And poor Bev from the post office. Even though there was somebody in there helping her today, it was still stuff piled up. You know, and everybody coming in there wanting their stuff. And I'll get mine when I get mine. And then next week it's going to be the same, because next Monday is our Thanksgiving. So but that was it. Not anything else. Nothing else. I'm just hoping here to stitch and get done what I can get done. I'm hoping to finish this brown. I should be able to. And go on to another color. Oh, I'm still looking around for... I was going to measure it this morning because we didn't really expect... I expected maybe Juliet would stop in around 10:30, 11. But with everything that happened here, that it pushed everything up, and it was run, 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 run. So, and of course, everything feels damp now. So, but yeah, she came with lots of buckets. Lots of buckets. You know, ice cream pails to big, you know, pails for when you wash the floor. Oh, I had one of those too. I could have put it there. Didn't even think of it. But, yeah. But I told her, I said I did the best I could. I said I go and mop it up, and I just keep going at it. And told her, I said I'd give her let her know what was happening this afternoon. But, oh, the joys, the joys. You know, God made it rain, and he wanted to make me really smile and laugh. So he did. He did that. Yep. So, what was I going to say? Oh, I noticed on Prime Video that they've got some movies there that they have on sale. And one is, what is it? Is it Insidious? The Red Door or something? Behind the Red Door. And it's for $2.99, so I may get that. It's just a rental, right? just that they're very slow to come onto, where they're free. I did that, when was it, last month or something? They had 65, and I got that. I think that one was $1.99. I think I happened to get it that day when it was $1.99. So, I mean, they got a lot of movies that I don't care for, and I can wait for. But yeah, it's thundering again. I can hear it. So I thought God said that he was going to put up a rainbow to show there won't be any more flooding. Yeah. And I do want to look. I'm going to measure some fabric. And it was cloudy skies. She had mentioned there about some of my projects that were really bad, to just wash them out and then I can use the fabric, which is absolutely true. Absolutely true. Absolutely. So I can do that. So I think I have 3 of them. 3, maybe 4 of them. So, but yeah, so that's the excitement of my day so far. What are you going to do? You got to laugh about it, right? Because if you don't, you don't want your tears to fall there, because that's even more water. So that was a truck that went by. So, oh yeah. So, otherwise, that's about it. I don't know what I'm going to watch on TV. Poor Jonah is still, he's got swelling there on his left side, which it seems to be his worst side. He always seems to get, if something happens, it's always to that side. And it's swollen up and all that, so. But I can't see that there's a bite. I cannot see if there's a bite there. So I don't know if it was that he started scratching and he scratched himself, or was it that there was a bite but it didn't break the skin, but it caused a hematoma. Just as long as he doesn't get an abscess. That one that I had to do there in, I think it was June, May or June, that was enough. That was enough for me. So, yeah. So today is voting day in Manitoba. So if you have not voted here in Manitoba, please go and vote. I know so many people say, oh, what's one vote? It's not going to make any difference. Well, at least then you can hold your head high and say, I voted, right? I may have voted and they may not have gotten in, but at least I voted. You can stand with pride with that. And also, say that you know, that you vote for another party or something like that, and they don't get in, or it takes it from a majority vote down to a minority. That can make a difference. And also, I believe that if you don't vote in whatever election that there is, you have no right to complain. Because you hear the ones that complain the loudest are the ones that never voted. So always vote. That is your democratic right. That's your right as a citizen of Canada, U.S., UK, any free country, right? That it's there. So, and that's all I will say on that. And, oh my goodness, what? Oh, I got some grapes this morning too. That's the first thing I tied into when I came home because I was so thirsty. So it's a good thing I had had breakfast. And I just didn't want to wake up Juliet at 7 in the morning or 6:30 or whatever time it was. You know, I don't do that. Unless it is that my house is on fire, God forbid, touch wood. Or that I'm being flooded right out. You know, like there's flooding coming up to the rafters in here. I can't see that happening. They did say on the news, the Weather Channel, that or the Weather Network, whatever it is, that that people should prepare for possibility of overland flooding. But I think I'm okay here. I think I'm okay here. I think so. There we go. So yesterday I happened to watch Heavy Rescue 401. And I've traveled the 401 many times. Many, 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 many times. And the 402. And the 400. More the 400. Really, in before I moved here. More the 400. And there were accidents along there, and I knew exactly where these places were. And they were talking about the King City scale. And I know exactly. Oh. God bless me. Just a minute. God bless me. I could feel that coming on. Whoa. But I watch, on YouTube, car chases and karma cops and all that kind of thing. I find that just fascinating. I find that fascinating. Okay, so now I can turn this around and I can work over here. And I can work on this one. This is really coming along and I'm really pleased with it. So I'm hoping to put in some good time here stitching. I got nothing else to do because I don't want to be outside there. So, thank you very much for being here. Please always remember to like, share, subscribe, comment, and make sure you're subscribed because people get kicked off for whatever reason, which is beyond my control. So, yep. And there's the dedicated Facebook group, Stitching in the Interlake. And all you need to do to get in there, to be accepted in there, is to give me the name of one of my 3 sidekicks. And I mention them every video. So, and then there's the dedicated email address, which is stitchingintheinterlake, all one word, @gmail.com. I kind of fell into the gopher hole there yesterday again. I was looking around at charts on Etsy. Dangerous place. Dangerous place. Especially when there's a sale going on. And so I picked up 2 charts. I don't know when I'm going to stitch them, but I got them. So they're in my good notes, ready for whenever it is that I want to stitch on them. But first I got to find that fabric for the Train of Dreams, or Todd, as I call it. Todd. So when you hear me say Todd, you know it's Train of Dreams. Alrighty. So, see here, I've got this here to do. I got a little bit around. It's got the elf's hair, this hair here. It's just a little bit here and there. Yeah, there's some down here. These trees. Yeah, there's a tree here and a couple of trees here. So, yeah, there's a little bit of that left. But I'll get that done today. And I will go on then to a different color. And we will see what happens. All right? So, may you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be well. May God bless you this day and every day. God loves you, and so do I. And so does Miss Twinkle Toes herself, Miss Lily Bell, and Jonah. And I have no idea where Sydney is. I don't know if he went outside. I have no idea, but he's around somewhere. He doesn't go too far. So I hope you will join me again tomorrow. Oh, I was going to ask, because not next Sunday, the Sunday after, you know how every third Sunday I don't do a live because Father Paul's here. So I'm wondering, instead of on Sunday, would you like me to do a live on Saturday? On those third Sundays, you know, when Father Paul's here. Just for those days. It's only one day a month, and I can do that. If you would like that. You know, can be, you know, I can start earlier at 11 because it's Saturday. I can start at 10 o'clock. I can start, you know, noon, 12:30. I don't like to go past 12:30 though. So just let me know what you think about that. If that's a yay, a thumbs up, or a thumbs down. Okay? So we'll do that. Thank you, Jesus, for being my Lord and Savior. Thank you for saving me from my sins. Thank you for being there in my darkest and deepest moments. Thank you for loving me like you do. Thank you for caring enough for me that you would die on the cross for me so that my sins would be forgiven. And that's a prayer I pray for all of you as well. All right, everybody. I hope you have an enjoyable day while I deal with my indoor shower. I don't know if it's going to continue. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. And it's probably going to spring a leak in other places. Yep. So I guess we'll see you tomorrow then. And I may just get out my pink house and work on that during the video. So just so that I'm consistent here with the challenge, which is the houses October built. Okay. All right, everyone, have a fantastic Tuesday, and we will see you tomorrow. Toodle-oodles, everybody.